Well, hello people of YouTube and Internet, I am GVP, back with a reaction of Have a Nice Death by Gearbox, and yeah, I returned to this game. Okay, it's not gameplay, because for now I can't buy this game, I need to check the space of this game to play it. But mostly, we're gonna check the another trailer bunch of this game, because after a while, okay, not after a while, I originally watched these trailers on the Gearbox Europe, and not the official one, but again, it was easy to find on Europe one. Maybe I didn't check really enough on the regular one. So yeah, there were some other channels of the Have a Nice Death, and the channel which you called Have a Nice Death. I mean, okay, never understand the companies who like make a separate YouTube channel for separate games. I mean, kinda help to separate content if like people want to watch content only about this game and not other games. But also, like you can just put trailers and maybe put them on playlist. So after checking, after looking, I think find every trailer I didn't react to. But also plus after this time there's a new trailer who was being added into this one. And again, not much can say. I mean, let's just watch them and see what let's see what DLC, what add-on content was added. Mostly again for this game, okay, recently I played Sonic, and by again tell by my same clothes, and by the fact, yeah, by the same clothes. I mean, okay, there was like a little break before me playing Sonic and me reacting because again, I start procrastinating. So yeah. Man, okay, I have like the best amazing gameplay session of Sonic, which again was like very also consuming and stressful session of Sonic. Because man, it's bloody unnerving game. But also it has such amazing details, and again, maybe also the reason why I like Have a Nice Death. Since in this game I think there's like a bunch of characters who have their own unique movements, and I'm talking about characters you play as, I'm talking about characters who's your enemies. And they have such amazing moveset. Okay, I'm sure for bosses they totally have amazing moveset. For enemies, simple enemies, but they have amazing design. I expect them to have also amazing moveset. Although maybe I need to check gameplay footage. Although I'm trying to save it game when I decide actually to play it myself. Which again I probably will. But for that stuff, what can I say for that stuff? And with Sonic also, okay, with Sonic I would say, because again I have no idea how Happy Death gameplay look like. I only can say about Sonic that in every location there's like a brand new mechanic which is bloody surprising. But even Greek Hill Zone there was like not a lot of mechanic, although it kind of was water. And there was falling down object, although I think in every level there's like fall down object. But I like get to the new levels and they impressed me. Plus animation, plus enemies, plus boys are like complicated. Although I'm kind of figuring out how to fight them. Minus some of them, but most for all of them I figured out how to play them. And also I'm kinda still alive, so that's an achievement of mine. And also say, if Happy Death will be exactly the same, the movements also are very different. For each enemies that have unique moves and you have to counter them in unique ways, it'd be bloody awesome. This can also remind me of another games which I also find very interesting in this concept, and it will be, okay, KO, let's play Hero, where there's every enemy and they have unique moveset, which is also very likable. I just like when the character is not just crazy and they have unique movements and unique... But you have more than one attack, and they can combine them and they can be interesting to look at, and plus they have amazing art style and amazing animation. And plus the environment also playing a big part of the making gameplay interesting, that's how I want to say it. But mostly again, for this game, let's say the trailers. I mean again, okay, this podcast was very simple and very easy to explain. I mean, I'm not sure how good I'm explaining. I think I just want to deliver the fact that I found this art style and the game mechanics, not mechanics, art style and movements of enemies pretty nicely. Although Happy Death have one of the nicest animation I've seen. Although I like the art style, I like the animation. Animation is bloody amazing. I like this. What I like it. It's really hard to tell what I like it. I just fallen after this game after the first look at it. But again, not much checking and not much people I know played it. And I mostly just again saving it for myself and I actually decide to play it. I played and okay, on my channel I'm not sure when I will play it because again there's like something a space and my other project which I'm working on. Well, not a project, my gameplay session. Well, also reaction and drawings I do. Otherwise again I can always find time to play some random games. But on this note, okay, we have the first video, fast food update. Okay, so it will be something like a fast round or... Well, okay, let's see what it will be. Press and play button right ready now. This is a new thing we see. Okay, so it will be like we will able to eat now. Also, I just had a bunch of new enemies. I thought it was a pills. I thought it fast food. Okay, my loading was very long, but video still was playing. I guess just adding a bunch of other enemies. I like the movements. Although enemies, they kind of have. Okay, the burgers have very simple design. Although movements, maybe. See, he throw a pill, or maybe he like throw a punch. Or he takes sometimes two movements. But enemies, man, again, with boss, I think they all will have this unique moveset. I'm more curious about the enemies, the simple enemies. Will they have unique moveset or it will be all copy pasted? Okay, for this fast food update, just add fast food people. I kind of was imagining different things. Maybe like add foods, or maybe it will add what it will add. Something like a quick maps or something like quick boxes. I don't know, like fast food, I kind of see it as something quick. So that it will be something similar to this one. But I guess I was wrong, just adding fast food characters. For burger design, in colors it was simple, but they just have these eyes, which is again, I think, kinda pressing into this burger bun. But I think for toppings there was not much. Although again, movements. What I think about movements? Well, I think there was like a burger flying and was still throwing. And I really hope the enemies will have unique movement, like the pill will just throw pills and maybe it will bounce around. And I hope burgers, okay, well, burgers will probably be leaking, or maybe they also will be flying. Because I really hope for characters attacking and like having unique attack for every interaction. I kind of hope for this one. Although it will be really hard to play. Although, okay, there will be probably moments when I can rage at this game, but I will just accept and then start playing again. And plus I think it's one of those games where you die and start in the beginning. Okay, maybe not in this hard way, but similar to this harshness way. For this one, yeah, it was like very short trailer and probably just explaining stuff. For next trailer, we will go into update lunch. Also fast food. Well, it's much longer trailer, maybe with more stories. Maybe we learn about why there's fast food in the limbo? Is that limbo? Oh, it's office of death, so let's say it's limbo, like no the hell, not the heaven. So we're gonna press ready now. Okay, again, freaking white's freaking loading. Ah, so you have a problem with your freaking chef. Oh, so you need to eat? I mean, you're kinda deity who probably can do body function, but again, only because he wants to. And basket snacks are really delicious. I mean, if I could not eat snack, I would be depressed. Although I eat snacks naturally, so for me, not eating snack is not natural state. For him, maybe he never eats snacks. Like, okay, for him to be okay with this one. Or maybe he get addicted to eating snacks, because again, snacks are delicious. Don't break it, I mean, other people probably need to use it. Well, you gonna share with your boss? I mean, one french fry, one of boxes, just you eat a lot. Are you kinda used to be? Are you used to be humans? Are you like a magic being? Oh come on, he just eating. Oh, you have probably not eaten. Don't eat a real burger. Are you like able to? Wait, is Zephyr like able to sense of his death energy to the object? Okay, why hell you supposed to be? Well, I'll be fine. Okay, here design. Well, the box design is simple. Burger design is nicer. Are you gonna eat? Okay, pills. Or maybe it's not pills. Well, kind of look like pills. Okay, now burger design is pretty nice. So in color very simple. Although I think it's like the aesthetic of this game. Oh, I like actually these cheesy arms. Although for movements. Well, this boss again, he always will have nice movements and simple enemies. Oh, a mascot. You have robots. It's kind of remind me, you know, how the game called? I think it's a game where you're in a mall and you have to fight zombies, and there are some crazy people. One of those crazy people is like guy who dressed as mascot, like this mascot. Do the chips come alive? Oh, you got the chips. I guess you just need to shake it a little bit instead of freaking punching the glass. I mean, I think another way it also can work. I can see how the punching glass will work. Well, what I can say? Just adding new enemies and adding this stuff. I mean, again, I like it. I like it very much. Although why the hell the food come alive, I'm not sure. Although maybe just things come alive in these areas. Although maybe it has some magical properties which are able to give life to everything you have. That's what it's supposed to be. I think I watched this already, but let me check quickly. But for this one, okay, with this game, again, as I said earlier, I really hope for... With this game, I really hope for enemy movements and made them unique. Hostile... Okay, man, I think it will be the same case what happened with last gameplay, my last reaction of Have a Nice Death. Mostly because I like this game so much that I think I can say it's amazing, and actually not have a real thought. And most again, for what I receive, I can only like make a small comment. And again, those small comments are really fast paced and again, don't have a deeper thinking. I mean, I think I'll just have a deeper think about the death needed to eat. Not needing, just wants to eat. and I guess it just wants instead of like actual needs. But again, for that stuff, for enemy design, again I said about colors and that stuff, and again I think I just repeated my thought about actually what I want on this game to be. I want this game to impress me in the same way, with being complete mess of randomness and characters moving in unique patterns. Not unique patterns, how can I describe it? Moving, having unique attacks, and like attacks will be different from each other, you know, like, man, a good example of games I want to say, but again, I think only, but man, I want to make Sonic example, but in Sonic enemies, well, enemies actually do have some nice moveset. I mean, I would say in the first area they were pretty simple, but in the next areas they were getting complicated. And having actually unique gimmicks, which again I would say are unique gimmicks. We actually one of them like surprising me. Yeah, they all have unique gimmicks. So I would say, well, how much unique? I mean, let's say the movements are pretty simple. It's just one enemy who do one thing. But also I kind of want the enemies to not do one thing and do multiple things, and then these things can be activated differently. Like I kind of want this. I want the enemy who can like stretch his arm and punch me, but who can stretch his arms and like spark it up. And then who can just stretch his arms and like straight it up. Like I want enemy to have multiple attacks. Although I would say in the KO, as I mentioned earlier, I think enemies don't actually like have similar attacks but different effect. I think it's mostly just one attack and the second attack and a different attack. So most I would say, even though if I say right now, I think it's mostly just the different attacks. And each of them having different attacks. Which again, lots of enemies have. But for some reason, I don't know, I kind of fall in love with these games. Like I would say, in Psychonauts, I think enemies have these unique attacks with... Although also in Psychonauts you can interact with enemies, like how you can interact with Guild and they can the object and like throw back on them. And with Sensor, actually Sensor have nice movements. But again, I don't remember Psychonauts as being this interesting to me in movements attack. Again, I want to say the three games are found very interesting in the spectrum. Although in Sonic it's not much of the attacks. Well, in Sonic it's like only one attack. But those games are apples, the enemies have multiple type of attacks. Again, I don't know, maybe I can find the Sonic game because again recently I started writing it really much. And I was super surprised and was super shocked. And plus again, Have a Nice Death and KKO was one of KKO was one of the games I liked, but again after sometimes the passion slightly burned down. To Have a Nice Day, well I would say passion kinda also slowly burned down, but again it's a return, and again right now finding the start of this game, an idea of this game pretty interesting. It's like very simpish for this game. Yeah, very simpish for this game. So I would say, man, if I have to put this game in my rating, I would put it at F4. But again, I think, man, again, with this F4 rating, if my tier list is specific example, games are very simpish about, and with this game are very super simpish about. Again, F4 can slowly drop. Although I think every game in my rating system can slowly drop, depends on how I feel about this game after years. So kinda, you need to check the games every yearly to see my opinion about these games. If I continue doing this tier list, because again there's a chance I can actually stop doing this tier list. But who knows? Maybe I will not stop. Maybe I will do it differently. Who knows? Who knows? I just want to do every year a different tier list and like move stuff in places to show how you feel about games after a couple of years, because there can be games you're very simpish about for a couple of years, but then you just forget about this game and like do nothing to it, and don't even have a desire to return to it. I'd have to say, we'll have to do it once more. But for this one, what this? Yeah, I checked it pretty quickly. Not watched, but in this recommendation. How much can I say? Like preview. I think it's not the one I watched. Maybe it is. Let's see if it was. I really think it's not, because I think I like check it very carefully. Well, not so carefully, but I checked. Okay, so we have your first day as CEO. Maybe Psych will be opening of this game. So kind of slightly spoiler, but again, I'm not big fan of spoilers. Okay, I'm trying to avoid them, but again, mostly if I get spoiled, I will not quit on the game. I will still keep playing and maybe even pretend that I didn't know the spoiler. But no, I think also I just turn up my brain and like turn my emotions and then use my brains when I have actually interesting ideas. That's kinda no. Okay, I stopped thinking about what happened outside of my not reaction to this one. Like when I react to, I fully into reaction mode. Emotion I have it right now. Thoughts I have right now. It's not a thought I have before, it's a thought I have right now. Again, sometimes I do plan some thoughts for the future if I want to say it, but again, if it's not something what's skipping in the image, like I can think about what I can say about the game or genre, or what I think about people who've been in this stuff. But again, most when I react, I don't think about those people, and when I think about them, there's come up something about them. If it's not come about them, I will just simply forget about this desire I had. I think I explained it really badly, but again, that's how I can explain it, there's nothing much I can say. Okay, life in the afterlife. Press the play button right bloody now. Blood and violence, seriously? I mean, I think I saw a guy on a note who was scanning, so it's kind of suicidal tendency. Wow, it's a big ego, don't you think? You don't even show your face back then. Although you kinda need a brand name. Also, I think if you like start moving, maybe you can grow slightly. Or maybe it's like depression who pulling you down. Yeah, I think we kinda saw this earlier. Although maybe without this audio. Although also saw some posts about them being bad. Wait, it's the same video. Although kinda new with this guy. Did we see this before? I don't remember. Did we actually saw this? I'm really not sure. I think I saw this. Nah, yeah, we saw this. I remember this one.
But that's okay. You're here forever. So there's nothing for it but to try again.
Actually, I don't remember this soldier guy.
Or very little help from your loyal employee.
God damn it, I don't know. I think I saw this, I don't think I didn't saw it. Maybe some new footage of this one. God damn it, I'm not sure. Okay, let's watch then. Okay, but I can't screw up with time like that because I was pausing and open it again. Okay, you know what, I will mess with time slightly. God freaking damn it, I actually not sure, did I watch this or not? Well, I mean, I kind of watched trailers for gameplay footage, so obviously with some of them I will be the one I saw before. But with this one, I think it starts with something new. I think it's something I saw before, but it also feels like it's have some new elements to it. Yeah, I think this one was totally... Although, I don't know, I totally saw this break, that stuff, but the footage was inside of this break. I don't remember seeing the spy guy, or not, this mascot guy, and the missile guy. Plus weathers, I don't think I saw them. Or maybe I did. Okay, I will keep this reaction, but honestly I would say, I think it's built from both materials which I saw earlier, but I think I did not see earlier, because I don't remember them freaking going on vacation like the door closing. I don't remember this part. I don't feel like I would be remembering guy. I mean, I think I literally not for not having the best memory at all. But it's like I had such strong feeling that I watched this, but also there was some new stuff added. Like I totally have this strong feeling. But also, yeah, it's totally like a feeling I have, so I will keep it. Mostly, man, it will bloody eat my brain for a while, because again, I don't want to react to the same stuff twice, but again, I don't want to miss the stuff I didn't see before. But I think it's like very simple thought. But on this note, man, again, I'm sorry for screwing up my time slightly, because again, I couldn't figure out did I watch it or not, and plus again, I was not able to figure out do I want to keep watching or want to just skip it. Well, again, I decided to watch it fully, but again, with messed up time, give my apologies. Again, that's what I can say. Again, man, for trailers, I think I said everything I want to say about this game. Mostly again, just acknowledge the update and animation, and for animation, it's still the same. I still like the character design. Although again, colors, nah, colors are fine. I mean, it's just aesthetic of this game. But also, yeah, there's just this. There's not much concept about this game. Again, for now, I'm not giving any brain food. Again, mostly I was giving brain food with the food, but again, it was not good brain food. It was not like a solid think where I can like think and like have a deep thought conversation with myself. It was just a simple acknowledgement of like some small theories, which again, one small theories, which is again not solidized. And again, I can like build up, have 100% proof for these theories. Although maybe I can buy snacks, maybe the snacks in this game will be something like boosts or power-ups. But if this game have like unique design snacks and actually snack media, or snack media like different marks of the snacks, or like interesting references, or like characters, mascots, it would be bloody interesting. I would bloody like this. I like to explore this stuff. Well, not really, but again, I didn't think about exploring it much often later. But for next one, well, let's see. We have, okay, the name sounds familiar, but again, for thumbnail, not sure. Okay, so the next video will be Life in Afterlife 2 of the Inc. I think we have the same video with the same name, but for thumbnail, I think I just repeated my thought. Again, with this game, I will just repeat my thought if I say it again, but again. Just pressing the button rather than now. Let's see what we have to do with this game, what the new stuff or what the trailer was. It didn't, nah, I think different start. Again, just gameplay footage. Although we kinda see new one and it's the same footage. And it's the same spirit guy. Movements. I think there was one who shoot up, there was one who shoot this way. Let's see, it's nice way to see enemy movement. Well, this is bosses. Obviously, bosses will have some unique movements. I mean, in every game there's bosses with unique movements. So bosses does not count. Okay, man, didn't give him chance to attack. Okay, rope witches go up there. This guy didn't see him attack any other way. Some goop. Is it Trump? Well, his name was right there. Again, bosses does not count. Well, amazing character design for this freaking Jacks in the box. That's I like. Yeah, you cannot die, you have to suffer forever. If you die, you freaking will break the world. I think it's just simple enemy. My switch also interesting idea for the enemy. Okay, enemies' ideas are fine. Although we have just simple goons, we have some enemies who are environmental. I think the box in the Jax you need to go behind him. With the plane gun you have to attack from the top, and maybe you have something like a top weapon. But I would say they probably will not have firearm. He thought they will have like crunch ram weapon of a different type. It was time something, like time knife. Okay, I would say maybe enemies would have design. Okay, enemy design are pretty interesting. I like the ideas for enemies. And I think they all have unique moveset and unique way of fighting, which again I also would much like. Oh man, I would like it and I would hate it. I would like it because it's unique enemies, unique movements and unique like fight of unique ways, and maybe they have unique mechanics or gimmicks. But also, I probably will die a lot of time because of them and because I will bloody hate them. Again, some background noise. Okay, I start acknowledging the moment that there will be some background noise in my video, but again, I usually don't shut up, I just keep talking because I notice sometimes there are moments when background noise exists, but again, it's not that hearable on your end. Okay, so last two. Is it last two? Actually, man, I think there was like a little bit more. But isn't like trailer with live? I remember, maybe it was not a trailer. Okay, I remember seeing pictures of Death versus Life. With this woman we invite. Or maybe it's like a boss. Yeah, maybe it was not a trailer, maybe it was just some guy who uploaded the footage. Need to check, because I checked and there was no such trailer with Death and Life. Maybe it's like close one or what. Still not sure. We'll check it later, maybe it actually was just simple YouTuber who uploaded like a intro of this boss fight and the boss fight itself. I need to start checking names for channels. I think I didn't check the channel name, that's why I have this confusion. But also the fact that they did Life is also very interesting, because again, Life and Death in this combination. And I think it's like deserved to be a TV troop. Or maybe, you know how this TV troops like, goblins are different, ghosts are different, goblins are goblin. No, I think I said goblin about it. And they like to come up with interesting name for this panel. I think for this TV troop. I think it can be TV troop, Death and Life different. Because again, I think we see a combination of Death and Life. Okay, not not much often. I think for the things I can memorize it will be this one, where the Death is a skeleton like always, and Life is this person in white, and they like fight it together. But also we think there's like a Death from a level Death, where Death is the same skeleton but more nice and not CEO, who is like very nice, and Life who's some Indian something inspiration, who are their friends and they like to talk. But also there was Life and Death with Adventure Time, where's the skeleton again, but the horse skeleton, which is again interesting design. And the snakes. Because again, I'm not sure where it come from. I don't think it's come from doctors. But doctors use snakes. Why they use snakes for medical? I don't know, maybe because they start curing poisonous and they like say, snakes, we learned how to cure the snake's bite, which is what deadly for us, and now we can fix you up with this one. But again, they're dating and again they have a child. So like, I come up with a better name for this trope. Life and Death relationship are different. But also, man, I also say I bloody like to. I like coming up for these tropes are different. Because in some games the things look different. Like foxes are different. Like the foxes which is Minecraft cubic foxes who jump and that stuff. Then there are foxes in some games where they like enemies who attack you. Honestly, again, the reason why I want to do this because I like this comparison and stuff. Because first of all, I like adaptation. I like the guy who like adaptation. And I like the adaptation do something different. Like I noticed this picture of fox in different games and I like how they look. And how each system have their unique design, unique graphics, and unique fox design who have unique movements and have unique appearance. Because to fit the game art style. And plus again, the different team and different time. Also I have this know about this post about people who upload pictures of different vending machines in games. I just want more of this stuff with, I don't know, random stuff, like sodas from different games, like bubblegum machine from different games, like bats from different games, like... I want some more of this stuff, like with different items, like mimics. I really want to do it with mimics, like mimics in different games. I mean, I tried to go through hunts for mimics in every game, but again, I could not find all of them. Although there's like a lot of mimics in media, but consider the fact of not official one, like web and that stuff. You must consider those stuff, other stuff, I don't know what to say. Okay, so next one will be those of the trade. I think it will be another animated trailers for wait, I mean, what is this? 2 minutes. Well, press it. I have no idea what I can expect by this title. I think my loading become a bit longer. Well, I mean, my video still going, but loading still appeared there. It's a tools! So I would... Okay, you have something like lightsaber. For type is pretty expected. I mean, you deaf. They can spit fires, although maybe it's only attack. Okay, so enemies, I expect them to have only one attack. But the type is pretty interesting. Addiction. Man, for a character design, it's pretty interesting. With burgers, I would say was... I don't know, I kinda do like the burgers. After a closer look, I'd say I enjoy them quite well. Yeah, the character design I like. Block transformation. Oh, you like... It's probably like Hollow Knight ability. Or maybe like your cloak can actually do attacks. You know, like Dr. Octopus. Or maybe something like a Jake. Oh, you actually do have decent weapons. Like bazooka. Well, you have guns? No, you have bows. I guess you're gonna go to find the future. Although you have lightsaber. Although maybe just simple sword. Okay, for weapons it's pretty interesting. Although I think it's like Rogue Runner. They will have different type of weapons. Again, I'll probably just find something which is very powerful and will just be one trick pony. Because I think I just totally one trick pony. Like I just find the very powerful stuff and then just use it constantly. And for the king it will be our hammer, which again does damage to all the enemies if you did a perfect score of the focus. Strength. And, well, okay, for Bill I only have the bow and I just use piercing damage. And for Aura, I always try to date my enemies, but again, there's no such thing as magic damage, which I usually ignore. But also I noticed there are like some things I can use for Aura, like a new type of instrument, which I kinda want to buy and maybe check how it's works. But for Bills, I don't think we can find anything decent weapon for him. I think we only get close range weapons, and I think even an archer close range weapon is like just stupid. Or maybe his class will somehow power this weapon. Okay, so we will get ability, weapons, and cloak. I don't know, I think we just have the abilities and the weapons. Weapons being hammer, that stuff, and ability, him shooting and doing that stuff as well. Okay, for this one, yeah, very simple gameplay footage. I mean, mostly, like I say, I think I stopped noticing. I noticed some enemy movements, which I would say I bloody like, but also would say, what I would say. And I kinda stopped checking the enemies. I kinda want to learn about the enemies' movements, how different it can be. I think I stopped talking about my experience with for the king and I stopped noticing these things. But now will be surprised for me when I actually start playing this game. Okay, so yeah, for last one, yeah, again, like always, not much to say here. Again, weapons, man, I don't think I have so anything special to me. Again, for this one I need to watch the play of this game to learn what special can be there. But for last one, okay, I'm totally sure we're not getting large one. Actually, let me check. I will check quickly, maybe there is something like a live in-depth trailer. I will copy it. We'll copy it. Come on, don't set me up. Live and... No, there's no trailer about Life and Death. Maybe it was certainly like just some gameplay footage and someone used this thumbnail and I just thought it was trailer. Let me check without trailer, let's see what it does. I don't even see Life and Death. Oh no, I see it. It's I think it's some YouTuber. Yeah, he just playing it. Or maybe it's like a final boss. Makes sense for the live being final boss? I don't know. Is she like his boss? Or maybe she's like a secret boss? I mean, I kinda see. Yeah, I totally thought it was a totally just simple gameplay footage. I just thought it was the trailer. Well, sorry me. Okay, so the last one. Let's see. Maybe last two. Yeah, probably last two. Oh, maybe last three. Wait, what is this? I have one more free. Let's just check it. Each by each. So we have the next one, which will be... Okay, first of all, I will need to save it because I don't think I saved this one. I will save it, right? Let me check. Yeah, it's totally not saved. Will be good for me. Okay, so the next one will be again another gameplay footage. I mean, we will watch lots of gameplay footage. Because again, gameplay footage is one of the way companies produce product. There can be some nice animation trailer, but demos can also be these trailers of gameplay footage. So have a nice day, gameplay overview trailer. What the hell is overview? Okay, maybe it's like first 5 minutes. Let's see. Well, thank God for some interesting animation. I appreciate it. Just another gameplay footage. But devs have nice movements. For animation, I bloody enjoy this.
Have a Nice Death is a 2D action roguelike where you play
Roguelike.
a tale of death in
Yeah, we know. I mean, I watched a couple of trailers before. Okay, this one also probably new. Although maybe just serious. Or maybe something like opening. Okay, also new. Also new. Also new.
But even death can't escape the
I think it's mostly just simple. Oh, also new. Man, I like. Okay, this one is old.
so he created the sorrow.
Yeah, we know about the sorrows. Okay, I can't yet forget about the sorrows, but I have to refill my memories. I know about them.
Making even more work instead of less. As the
You can get robots. I see you have robots. Although maybe this mascot guy is just a human.
and get them to follow orders.
Again, bosses. Well, movies are amazing, but again, it's bosses. Oh, is it where we meet life? Well, you seem to have fun.
Way through the 7 departments of the afterlife.
7 deadly sins? Wait, is that 7 deadly sins?
To fear. The company has plans to expand with
Nah, I lost count, man. I cannot count when I'm freaking listening to this stuff.
count on a death ink is death itself.
Right, envy, greed, gluttony, lust.
Department floors have a variety of different options to choose from
What else?
and are uniquely
Wait, this is. No, wait.
every attempt new and
Pride,
intriguing.
envy, gluttony, sloth,
Death. You need not
lust. Goddammit, I can't count. Well,
skeletal hands. With 7
did I count? Man, I can't freaking memorize them all. Well, totally, I think 7 deadly sins, isn't it?
perfect tool to put those sorrows
Oh, shakes. Ice for the straw. Seems pretty nice. Also, I didn't pay attention to this one at all. Man, I can't like multitask at all. We have money.
ingots from each attempt to unlock new items.
Yeah, it's just roguelike. Actually, I think some roguelike there's not such thing as leveling up. You just. I don't know, I think in lots of rogue games there's like leveling up. I think at Dead Cell there's no such thing as leveling up. You die and you start from the beginning, you can get new items.
Once you've changed failure to complete success, there are 15 difficulty modes that challenge
Pretty prideful, aren't ya? Freaking Thanos over there with his golden gauntlet. Oh, I like this move actually.
gotten the hang of it.
And again, the big guy who punched. I think he also shoot fire. Maybe she shoot fire. Or maybe it was a woman. Maybe they like will split the roles.
Death Incorporated is a challenging endeavor, but luckily you have a plethora of useful features.
Yeah, I will die so much times.
Curses with downsides
Ooh,
happening only some of the time.
ooh.
Head down to the
Although I think in every, nah, not all of the game. Again, it's like just a substance.
special contracts.
Oh, thank you, mate. Death make deals with the devils. So food, other food. It's kinda remind me of freaking Hollow Knight with those different sellers. Although again, I'm not sure about Hollow Knight. His suit get torn. I think his suit was pretty messed up in this image. Okay, what else we can have? I mean, what else trailer we can see? Well, I mean, again, man, I think I get the idea of this game very simple. I mean, again, it's not like not easy to understand concept. I mean, we've seen this concept so many times. We just use some unique gimmicks and some unique stories. And I would say it's like unique story with unique gimmicks. Although some of those gimmicks I can see in other games as well, but again, it's really hard to come up with something original. You just need to make something which never been seen before, and again, people just not be able to understand it. So, like, obviously, there'll be some boring. Oh man, I'm not saying it's boring. I would say just a trope, a TV trope. In this case, a game trope. But on this note, what can I say? For next one, let's go right bloody now. Well, not now. I will have to save it. Is it saved? Oh, it's a new one, so it's not saved. So we have official launch trailer. So this is, I think it was a demo or like working on, but now it's official. It's launched. Oh, it's in DLC. But it was not DLC, maybe it was like in Smash. I think like they were starting adding characters, and then they all add all the characters to start adding some DLC. Because I think Engineer used to be a DLC character. but now he's like just a character who just show up. And I think this fighter who can turn into demon, like also not DLC, but just a character who been added like a new character in the roster. But then like DLC characters starting with Piranha Plant. Also, is it Ken DLC? I think it's not DLC. Or maybe Ken is DLC. Hard to remember. Really hard to remember. Also Inkling, who is also not DLC character, he just new add-on, but then start DLC. Yeah, well, let's say, yeah, I'm not sure, let's see. I think maybe it's yet not DLC, maybe just adding some more content to the game, and then I start making DLC later. Or maybe they already adding DLC, I don't know. If it's official launch trailer, I would say DLC is not yet making, because again, the game need to be officially public, then to start adding DLC. And plus again, I will totally like to see DLC and DLC trailers. And it's not the playlist, the play button right now, let's see what the official trailer is. God, I just hope. Oh! Pumpkin! Welcome back! Was some new characters there. Yeah, you used to touch. Do we? Yeah, don't bury it in this stuff. I just want to break. Dude! Do job! Hey, are you supposed to be like this or you just being bullied? Yeah, do your job. And make my job less. I don't want to do job, I just want to do my existence and then have a break. Yeah, time to teach you a lesson. Wow, I guess you're my fanboy. I guess you're my teammate. Or my friend. Dude, you have any idea who I am? You see weapons I can use, or curses? Yeah, you need to put you in my place. You seriously see a picture? I'm awesome. Oh, thank you. At least someone. He have a voice actor? He said yuck. Will Dev have a voice actor? I mean, they're just some noisy grunts. But it's totally like grunt with some voice actor. A crap. It's the most person in the game. I guess we have to teach them lesson. I mean, it will be another like this game cutscene. Well, I like this animation. But now again the game is still surprising. Again, because it's still surprising, I will have nothing to say because when he gets hit, he changes his face. And then he attack, he make this jaw. That's I like. What the hell you attacking me? Or maybe because I interrupt your work. Because I did kinda interrupt your work. Yeah, sorry, you did your job poorly. But I think you're immortal. Or maybe I will cut you a fun. Nah, I will cut it from your payment. Well, you now have a nice ally. Which again been with you this whole time. And nice to have this little sidekick. Okay, so what else? I like this trailer. I forgot it's freaking new trailer. Again with gameplay footage, but again this trailer is bloody awesome. I like this idea. Okay, so for next one, wait, is it saved? I think I literally just save it right now. Yeah. The next trailer, and I think it will be the last trailer for today. I'll also save it. Again, it's not one of those saved trailers. We have Accolades trailer. And is it like a pumpkin guy trailer? You get your own special trailer. Let's bloody check it right bloody now. And then end this video here because again, not much to say. Oh, I guess we just see that from there. Oh no, it's probably another like footage. Why my quality drop? My quality drop, no! Bloody hell. You gonna betray me, teammate. Oh, it's a return to normal. Is there will be the time guys there? Or maybe it's like time ability of the death? And once again another gameplay footage. With characters we already met. Oh, they have unique death animation, that's I would totally like. If they have unique death animation. Although again it's a bosses. But I like the unique hit animation, because again LKK also have this unique hit animation. Not Sonic though. Sonic doesn't have unique death animation. Sonic just explodes characters. Although they kinda have unique idle animation. About animation of random events, like when the couple drop on Knuckles' head and then he was playing with Eggman. Again, there was not much unique animation, I think just from different angles. On this note, again, just simple gameplay footage, not much can say. Yeah, get the I think not much can say, so just go to Gearbox channels, Gearbox official website, and Happy Dev channel, go to Steam page, and just like, share, support, and like this project, buy it, and then I don't know. We'll play it again, but I need to buy it, and again, have to accomplish the space on my device, because again, okay, like this game, how much heavy can it be? I would say, goddammit, okay, whenever I have to guess how much heavy the game is, I usually wrong, because again, I once heard the game was super simple looking and super not heavy, but I do not it was like bloody heavy at all. So honestly, I guess I have no idea, and trying to guess how heavy the game is pointless. I just have to go and check myself. Maybe if it's not so heavy, I can easily play it. But again, I need to buy it. I totally, it's like one of the games I totally have desire to buy, so when I get the opportunity, I will totally buy it, no matter what. Well, if it matter what, but again, we'll look. On this note, I think I just said everything, so go to my social media, support me as well with the game productions. Oh man, it's kind of weird, but again, I would say it like this. Don't get this in the wrong idea. Again, I don't know what to say. Just go to social media, go to my other channels, and you can know my Patreon, but because of the chance of my son hiatus, it could be, it cannot be. I don't know, it's like a cat Schrodinger. But on this note, you can go to my Patreon, I'll upload the Patreon version if you don't need the video and don't need my music, just my voice and the timer. If you like need to sample my video, if you want to watch it in this way, I don't have no idea what the hell you would want to watch it in this way. Also, I will upload early access to my drawings. Although for now I'm not doing anything special, I am not want to do some heavy project. And special on Discord, and on this note, just have a nice day, for all the skin. Bye bye!